Hi, everyone. It's Cassandra. Thank you so much for coming back. So, this is my follow up to the beef and butter keto challenge that I did for myself. I know originally I stated I would just do 3 days because I wasn't sure if I could stand eating the same meal every day for longer. But I ended up doing five. I had a lot of beef and butter remaining after the 3 days. So I ended up doing 5 days. So I did from July 3rd through July 8th. My birthday was on the 5th. So, ooh, lucky me, I didn't even manage to have cake or anything sweet, but I did stick to it. I did lose weight, which I'm assuming was primarily water weight. And I know I was definitely in ketosis. I do have a keto breath monitor that told me the level of ketones that was in my breath compared to the urine strips. I do have the urine strips. I found that when I attempted to do this in the past, the urine strips didn't really indicate to me that I was on, or I'm sorry, in ketosis. So I did go ahead and go on Amazon and purchase the keto breathalyzer um, unit, and that did tell me what my level of keto was. So I will link that. I'm sorry, looking at it. I will link that in the description box of where I bought it. I believe it wasn't that expensive. And it comes with a lot of the um, these are the little mouthpieces. It comes with two bagfuls of it, and it's called Ketone Meter. Just open it. This is it right here. You just put the mouthpiece on it, and then you breathe in for the amount of time that it tells you to breathe in, and then that way you can figure out what your level of ketones are in your breath. And I found this to be better for me versus the urine strips. So I'll link this in the description box if anybody else is interested in purchasing it. Um, Overall, I lost a little over 6 pounds for the 5 days that I did complete the challenge, which is good for me. You know, anything is a loss, even if it's just water loss. However, it did prepare me to move into a more low carb keto lifestyle compared to all the processed food that I was eating before. Um, my thoughts on it is I did do it to get me into ketosis, of course. I think for it to be sustainable for me, because keto, to me, from just the research that I've done so far, appears to be restrictive, of course, because you're lowering your carb amount and what you can eat and the sugar amounts that are in products. So I've been eating mainly low carb meals, um, and I kind of want to get myself used to that. It's kind of hard to transition from a more processed food intake that I was doing before to a keto lifestyle. So I think if I transition um, to low carb, which to me I've found to be pretty good. I've been finding a lot of recipes on Pinterest, a lot of substitution for carbs or pasta. I'm a very big pasta, carby, definitely have a sugar too. So me looking up recipes on Pinterest or Facebook, I joined a couple of Facebook groups for keto low carb meals. Very good inspirations for me to make substitutions to lower the carb. Um, and I've been doing that ever since my last day of the keto beef and butter challenge. So now that it's beginning of August, actually, today is August 2nd, I'm going to more move into more of still low carb, but I kind of want to start increasing my fats more. So I've maintained the 6 plus pounds that I lost. I actually lost 2 additional pounds, so I'm down 8. and I will move more into keto meal planning. I wanted to give myself a couple of weeks of low carb meals so I don't revert back to processed meals after the beef and butter. So at the end of this video, I will post my Fitbit stats of my weight that I measure myself with every day so you can see how much I lost during the 5 days. One tip that I can say for the beef and butter meal, I found that the beef and the butter was very, very rich. I would say probably the first day it was okay for me because it, who sits and eat ground beef and butter all the time? But the second day it started to me, I started to feel like, hey, I don't know if I can get this down. So I bit the bullet and I got the lowest carb um, fresh salsa that I could find, which I just went to Walmart and bought their store brand fresh salsa. And to me, I think that cut up that fat, so it was easier for me to eat. Um, if you eat the beef and the broccoli by itself, you have to hurry up and eat it while it's warm because as it starts to cool down, that butter starts to, congeal, and it's not good. So I found that the salsa to me broke it up, and I didn't eat it every single day or every single meal. Just when I was having a hard time completing the meal. That's when I incorporated the fresh salsa. So that's a good tip in case anybody wants to use that. Just, whatever you're doing, if you're getting the salsa, just look at the carb count and make sure that you're okay eating that additional carb versus if you didn't even have no carb at all. So stay tuned. I'll post some pictures of um, my weight loss from my Fitbit stats and stay with me. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as I go through this journey, I'm going to start posting more videos. I'll probably do a couple of hauls of me getting used to shopping for different foods. And I'll start posting more. I'm proud of myself so far. In case you haven't looked at my very first video on my channel, I did undergo weight loss surgery. It has been a year and a half and I have lost a significant amount of weight. However, I still want to meet my ultimate goal. So I have a little bit more to go. It's not that much more for me personally that I want to meet. I want to lose 50 more pounds. I know my doctor, for my height, I'm relatively short. I'm only 5'2". They want me to reach a certain weight. I want to meet my goal first and see how I feel at that weight. And then see if I want to continue on to the weight that the weight range they want me to be in for my height. But just stay tuned. I'll be posting more videos. As you can see, I'm not used to doing the videos. So, as I get used to doing the editing, hopefully my quality will improve. But I'll start posting more. And if this helps anybody else, let me know. I'm actually thinking of creating a series on my bariatric surgery. So if you would like those, please comment below. I do have some ideas that I've been writing down of what type of videos that I would have liked to have seen prior to me getting the surgery. So let me know. And if it's something I haven't thought about before, that would be great. And I can take your comments into consideration and see if I can make a video on it. All right. Thanks, you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.